One of the most pristine settings in all of sports. In the shadows of the San Gabriels, the Rose Bowl in Pasadena, California. And it will come alive when the powder blue-clad fans start the 8-clap and UCLA ready to roll. A Big Ten showdown is coming. Conference implications aplenty that could resonate for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Michigan Wolverines taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Bruins will kick it away to start us off. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Michigan's offense will get the first swing of the game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Back to pass, it's Underwood. Quickly out to the tight end. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to run it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. The throw. That's caught. It's Haynes. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Wolverines are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. 3rd down play from the gun. Snagged in the middle, it's Klein. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. The give to the back. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Complete downfield. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Wolverines, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. To the ground to try to move the chains. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
keep it himself. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll do it himself. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. And the Bruins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Got it behind the line. It's Robinson. Turning it on. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Bruins come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Wants to throw. It's Iamaleava. Gets it out quickly. He's loose. It's a seam wide open. He's at the 10. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
Beck's going for the goal line. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Klein. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, running back gets the give.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
And the Wolverines will line it up on 1st and 10. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Underwood. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
He wants to change this route. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Spits it out to the back. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Tries to do it himself on the draw.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
They'll try to power their way ahead. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. And the Bruins will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. First one of the day is on its way, and he's been sort of scarce around here, only called on one time in that loss last week. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They've got him back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive.
And he's going to go down at the one. Man, he was back there and in the quarterback's face before the Bruin faithful could finish an 8-clap.
I mean, just getting off the ball so quick, penetrating. When you got defensive linemen that can get upfield, rush the quarterback, every Bruins fan will be jacked up.
From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The Wolverines will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this is a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum. Just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
The Bruins, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Caught over the middle. It's Flores. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Thomas. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Out of the gun to give to the back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Quickly complete. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Fair catch, called for and made. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the run, it's Haynes. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's third and long from the 26. They'll run play action. Unloads it left. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Takes a hit as he fires. Got his man downfield. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. They go to the ground, and he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Bringing the heat. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Leaves it with the back. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Finds his tight end. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play could put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They punt it away on 4th down. Books it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. So here comes the Michigan offense. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Turns it loose. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Grabbed in the middle, it's McCulley.
Well, they execute the in route, and how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
And the Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Caught close to the marker, it's Haynes. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Fires to the big fella. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one. After that last completion, it's second down. Off the play fake. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Oh, he dropped the football. He had it right in the middle of the field and just ran before he finished the catch. It'll be fourth down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before. Converts on fourth down. Still going. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a cheap shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
One more snap coming before halftime. To the air, it's Underwood. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena.
The Wolverines will line up to kick off and start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Here's the pressure. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And the Bruins will line up to punt it away. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. A strike downfield. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. The sure hands, it's McCulley. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
The Wolverines are threatening on 1st and goal. Looking for the goal line. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to blow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. You can't afford to squander these opportunities once you get into the red zone. Twice they've been denied. Touchdown, Wolverines! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the third. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's hit triple zeros in a captivating game today between Penn State and Ohio State. Penn State was able to squeak one out in front of those home fans at Beaver Stadium. In fact, I think in the end, the difference may have been that Happy Valley crowd who leaves happy with the win. Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup, and the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Thomas. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Bruins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Scanning the field, it's Iamaleava. Quick completion on the out. Nice gate on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. From the gun. Give on the inside. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Haynes. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. Completing a forward pass was much like solving the Rubik's Cube for Michigan a year ago. But now, Jesse, they have the nation's top recruit in Bryce Underwood, and the key is to develop him.
Yes, because he is the future for Michigan. There is no question about it. You just saw just 2 seasons ago when you've got a quarterback who's dynamic, who's highly recruited and developed, a guy like J.J. McCarthy, the sky's the limit for Michigan. You can win national championships. That's the hope for the Wolverines moving forward.
Making great decisions. That's what all of the legendary Michigan quarterbacks have done. John Navarre, Elvis Gerbach, and the guy, can't remember, drafted in the 6th round by the Patriots.
Yeah, that guy, what is his name? Tom Brady? Yeah, I think that's his name. Yeah, he was pretty good too. But when you think about Michigan, you don't always think about the quarterbacks, and you don't always think about airing it out. But again, if you want to be a great college football team nowadays, you better be able to throw that big skin.
Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
And the Wolverines with the 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Caught near the sticks, it's Priestcorn. He's stopped at the 5, but the completion sets him up with a 1st and goal. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. They'll try try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Michigan! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth. Ready to try the point after. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time. But when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for space, it's Thomas. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Caught in the backfield, it's Matthews. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Iamaleava. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Just keeps slinging it. Quickly complete. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Bruins have their offense in high gear. To the air on 1st down. Trying to set up the screen. Jukes his way for more. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll try the right side. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Turning on the Jets. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Pulls it and fires to the left. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Bruins kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Off-play action on 1st down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. He's inside the 40. Past the 20. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. The Wolverines trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal coming up. Tries again to get it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. And to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense. Not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw. It's Iamaleava. Caught in the backfield. It's Thomas. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Bruins are in the hurry-up. Going to sling it on second down. He's going to take off. Oh, out of space. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Got his man on the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Robinson. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Thomas. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
Finds his man open. Touchdown, UCLA! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive, Reese. Productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage, probably getting blitzed. It's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
And the Wolverines come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive.
Well, the defense got the stop there on 3rd and 1. Let's see if they can do it again here on 4th and inches, Dave.
I just got to find a way to fall forward, be physical. We work on this all week. You know you're going for it on 4th down.
They'll run for it. He's not going to get there, and they'll have to give up the football.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
That's reeled in. It's Thomas. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And they got to the line expeditiously. Spiked it and stopped the clock. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Trying play action. Got it in the middle. It's Robinson. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw. It's Iamaleava. They get to him as he throws. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Looking for a huge play. Makes a catch, first down, and maybe a lot more. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense. Gotta find a completion on this one. Unleashes to the end zone. Last chance, and he's got it! He's got it for the touchdown! And they can send it to overtime with the kick, or do they dare try to win it here?
Did the hard part. What a drive, putting points together, getting 6. Now, what are you going to do? Decision time. Do you want to go for the win right now, go for the 2-point conversion, or kick this thing and go into overtime with seconds running down on the clock?
It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.